terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Who's asleep amidst a tree? That's all sweet. But once
없다. 이거 거의 운스탯 한 5조 5천억으로 찍은 캐릭 같은데 얘는. 꽃게타 아님? 뜨거운 물에 들어가면 죽지 않으려나?
You know I don't find that amusing.
안녕하세요.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those eggs.
제가 아는 시리는 한 명밖에 없는데. 겁나 묘하게 선을 넘을 듯 안 넘는.
So, later then.
See you later.
병 주고 약 주고 수준. 되게 눈들 데가 없다. 안녕하세요. 아까 그 여자임? 그런 거 같은데? 잠시만요. 예, 이름을 알고 가야지. 예니퍼란 친구네요. 아, 이 정도 기본까지는 필요 없는데. 감도가 빨라. 잠깐만요. 아, 이건 너무 낮은데? 한 이 정도? 좀 더 낮출까? 여기까지 괜찮네요. Z2.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
안녕.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
캐 위치를 바꿔야겠군요. 너와 좀 더 있고 싶을 뿐이야. 2번 비이성적이 되어보자고. 3번 내 말이 맞아 시리를 보러 가야겠어라는데요. 이번을 하라고요? 2번 하면은 배지 먹고 오히려 비호감 되는 거 아님? 하지만 여러분들의 뜻이 그렇다면 2번을 하겠습니다.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
아 렌즈 걸 끄라고 진짜 잠깐만요. 왠지 이런 데 있을 것 같은데? 아닌데? 어디 있나요? 게임 플레이어? 아 오케이. 끄기로 되어 있는 것 같아. 아 여기 켜기로 해야 되는 것 같아. 벤트가 뭘까? 일단 이렇게 합시다. 아 훨씬 낫네요.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever. Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
화내지 마, 친구야.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
사실은 내가 배워야 하기 때문이다.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
보기와 다르게 되게 날렵하군요.
I win.
Your legs are longer. Show you yet. Roll.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
팩트니까 애를 편들어줘야겠죠?
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
말은 번지르르 하고. 뒷머리만 탈색해서 다 끊어진 머리 같다.
Draw your sword, Geralt! Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Tomfoolery. Enough. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Who's next? Parry.
Come on, come closer.
It's angry.
How am I supposed to parry? Like a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
잠깐만.
Slice your jugular.
막고 있다 해야 되나? 잠깐만. 우클릭이 아니었나? 우클릭으로 가는데? 뭐지? 내가 타이밍을 저렇게 못 잡나? 잠시만요.
Slice your jugular.
Come on! At
너 뭐하고 있냐, 준우야?
Slice your jugular.
더 느리게 눌러야 되나? 잠깐만요. 아, 눌렀다 떼야 되는구나, 오케이.
Slice your jugular.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Damn it! Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Alright, Geralt. Come on! See that, Ciri? Hard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axii. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axii can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow. Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
저 야비한 스킬이야.
For this shit.
이거요? 그냥 전투만 가능한 거예요.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
아니요, 그 다음 거예요.
Little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
뭐지?
What the?
Adriana will take this, and you, White Wolf.
오! 꿈이었죠.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
말해줘야지.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there.
아,
Seems
꿈이었어?
so real in my dream. though.
아예 없었던 일이었어?
Was
아니,
she
과거의 생일 중.
nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
이번은 너무 관시법 같아서 일본어로
Be
했습니다.
dawning soon. Time to go.
시리가 살아있긴 하나 보네요.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter.
스포 당했다.
How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
그놈의 유니콘. 침대처럼 썼던 물건이라는데 어떻게 하면 유니콘 인형을 침대처럼 쓸 수 있죠?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
누가 날 게임에 초대했는데? 심지어 난 저 게임이 없다. 뭐지?
Armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
이게 내 말이야?
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going
와,
our
몸에 달아져
way.
있어, 사람.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he
저요?
wins.
아니죠? 제무스
Believe
쪽이죠?
that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
사원분이 실수로 초대하신 듯.
We going? Help me!
여기 나였던 것 같다. 말 맛있죠? 말 가지고 튀었다.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
안녕하세요.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it
그리핀이었어?
alive,
비주얼이
piece by piece.
와이번이었는데.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
돈 내놔.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment.
그거 왜
Nilfgaardians
물어봤냐?
requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
감사.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But
아 이놈 짜증나네.
there's an
죽여버리면
inn
안
here
돼요?
in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps
마치 알고
you'll
있는
learn
것처럼
something.
말하더니 모른대.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters
도둑질이
crazy
가능한가 봐요.
sometimes.
Unpied Hellraiser.
Oh!
My gran told me about Smith.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Grand band, they knocked his head off.
Except it was some drown.
아이고. 아주머니 화나셨다.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Claude
헐.
Lena so bad, poor things one for
알고 보니
the grave.
레나가 막 말 이름이고 이런 건 아니겠죠?
It's no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Show me what you got behind the counter. act on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
동감입니다.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything.
고양이다.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
매혹이 있구나.
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
얘가 중앙도로 옆이면은
The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
중앙도로 옆이면 땅값이 매우 비싸다는 뜻이겠군요. 이 여관 주인은 부자일 것 같네요. 근데 벽 데코레이션이 왜 이러죠? 되게 사람의 혼을 빼놓는 데코레이션인데? 이름이 엘사야.
There are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name?
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
예니
What a
애칭인가
question.
본데요.
Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
뭐라고 해야 돼? 신경 쓸 바 아니야? 아니면 사랑에 관한 거지? 어려운데? 일단 제가 정확하게 걔랑 무슨 사이인지 모르니까 신경 쓸 바 아니라고 하죠. 나도
None of your
모르고.
business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, It never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
얘네 도박하나?
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
분쇄를 어떻게 보는 거죠? 뭐가 좋은 건지 몰라서 일단 저놈이랑 숫자가 비슷하게 맞춰지고 있는데 카드가 몇 개 안 남네요. 대충 뭔지 알겠음. 이러면 제가 이후 끝나는 거죠? 제가 카드가 없으니까. 아, 오케이, 오케이.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
뭐야? 왔다? 깜짝아. 뭐지? 야, 혹시 모르니까 게임 저장을 하죠. 아, 이거 그 키만 누르면 꺼지는 그지 같은 거 같은데. 나 게임 저장이 됐으니까 다시 키죠 뭐.
I see you gather before me. Hungry.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
고양이다. 가버렸어. 시비 걸 것 같이 생긴 애들이다.
Done drinking? Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Shit, Lesh. Back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Your ass is mine.
무슨 군인도 아니고 농부들이 시비를 걸어? 얼마나 이 세계관에서 이미지가 어떻길래?
Nice meeting you.
Who knows what the morrow will bring?
Would you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban.
말 타고 가야 되나 본데? 뭔데?
Not Toydemont.
My gran told me about Slizzle. Lad went missing one day, so folk had a witch that would come from your eyes by poking Marcy.
Gran was from Nazar.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master. May the gold sun guide you.
짤국질한 소리 난다.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
실렙인데? 그래 말했다고 점수가 없다는 게 50억! 끝인 줄 알았어. 들켜서 죄송합니다. 왜 안 죽는 거죠, 근데? 타격시 0 뜨는데? 인검이라 그래? 여기도 타격시 0인데? 타격시 0이라 뜨는데? 왜 이러? 여기 개방해야 돼? 아, 여기 와야 죽는 건가 보네요. 장이나 보고 싶은데. 창이 묘하게 가림. 아, 이거 좋은데? 뭔가 이런 걸 찍었어야 됐을 것 같은데. 문 부수나? 부서져. 근데 안 들어가지. 뭐야, 길이 아닌데? 여기구나. 목매는 사람들 살아있는 건가? 꿈틀꿈틀거리는데? 이거 저 선 따라가고 있는데 여기 맞겠죠?
Heard of the Flyhead Brigade?
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
잠시만요. 됐다.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Oh!
Goltais Griffin.
Dark and putrid. Eptor.
Ebstreda. Asanian Karnal.
Es disse Ferin. Nord est Ulfheiden
Leder
en
Nordling.
Meras.
Es het roodmaaiers. Es het hoeven of mij.
A share of your harvest. I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are meant to do so eat, right?
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
저 안경 머리에 못 박은 거임?
Show me what you're peddling.
이랩이 안 돼서 못 쓰는구나.
So long.
How much grain will your village give?
저는 아무것도
Whatever you say, Your
모릅니다.
Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern! This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. Then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men.
딱 봐도 일 시키려고
2 days on.
말 돌리는 거
I
아닙니까?
only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Lower and I think.
아, 채팅 잘 뜨네요.
We have much work to do here. Quite.
얼마나 강력한 먹고 싶은데. 아까 그 늑대가 있던 데가 저긴가 보구나. 맞죠? 늑대가 좀 많았는데 제가 1렙이라 좀 힘들겠죠?
Go on then, Kazer!
아니 저 방금 해골 잡았음. 이거 설이 아닌가 거의? 몰라.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. There are only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
화난다. 헌알이라고 하니까 되게 슬프잖아요. 어크에서 날 위해 달려와주던 유니콘이 생각나는 거? 알인데 랭식이 쓸 수 있는 알이라고 하니까 되게 비싼 알처럼 보인다. 그 말 아님 저거 완전?
Good woman, is this the road to Vizim?
Tia Cohaven, have you not heard that?
Whoa there, Roach. Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. His love just left home. You, Mislav? Shh. Hear that? Wolves? No. Wild dogs. Yes. More dangerous than wolves. I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. Too late. Attacked another one.
How you like that silver?
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together. where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
여기 저렴한 거북이도 있어요. 저렴하다고 하니까 되게 슬프다.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
No, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
실제로 거북이는 저렴합니다. 저 어렸을 때는 15,000원이었고 이제는 30,000원. 물론 육지 거북이들은 비싸요. 아니에요. 실제 거시기는 랭십과 황금 거시기 그 어디 그 사이 어딘가.
One lay there by the stump, headless. The other
그
hung from a branch,
온도
guts
유지해주는
splayed,
기계를 팝니다.
stretching down to...
근데 저 그거 근데 켜놓고 만에 물 밖으로 꺼내시면 진짜
Watch out
난리나니까
for yourself
무조건
now.
물속에서만 키세요. 네, 생각보다 자주 교체해주시는 일이 있습니다.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
현재 시세요?
Hope you're right.
그쵸? 현재 시세로 따지면
Good hunting now.
거시기 뱃속에 들어간 한우만 해도 그 정도 가격하지 않을까요? 토끼가 저렇게 느려서 쓰겄나?
Whoa! Ground's black, saturated with blood.
네, 물 밖에서 키면 엄청 올라가요.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
이상한 거 있었는데요? 아 이거 어떻게 바꾸더라? 탭이었나? 아 탭이었구나.
corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal Griffin. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
어릴 때 맺은 짝이랑 평생을 가는 거면은 한 번 이렇게 솔로가 되면은 거의 솔로라는 거 아니야?
Burned. Only a human could do this.
고양이?
Magic. A place of power.
뛰었어요. 이렇게 심해.
to Vesemir.
Something moved. Hey!
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It always sat there empty, this hut. That is. On the night afore the battle, a man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I says he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
죽었단 뜻이군.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. Winds howling. A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that?
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, son, for the road.
아들처럼 보이는 비주얼은 아닌데?
Try up a nice white fish for
경험치 딱 10주네. 그래도 아이템을 얻었으니.
Come on.
Don't you look at me? It's raining and pouring and Vermeer's rolling. It's morning.
Who taught you that?
Jetty!
Come on, Roach.
You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never.
It's Durban now.
Good man. Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
고양이다.
me about Swiftwood. Dad went missing one day, so I don't have it.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive! It's fast! Don't let it get away! It'll weaken soon! Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
저 큰 머리를 어떻게 들고 가냐?
Come on now. Magic. A place of power.
물 먹고 싶네요. 저 한 번도 그거 안 먹어봤는데 저희 집에서 나오는 거.
Whoa there, Roach.
오, 터졌어.
Let's go.
난이도 쉬운 거예요.
That's it, Roach.
말 끌고 갈 수 있나?
헤이야.
안 될 것 같은데. 근데 말 그리핀 머리가 여기 있는데. 올라가서 보는 거.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
당연히 가져가야지. 돈 준다는데 거절하는 사람이 있어.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock. Take care.
고양이다.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so...
아, 퀘스트 실패됐다.
Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Oh!
Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true. What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that. It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be!
얘가 아까
Get
머리 치는
away!
놈이잖아.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Oh.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
피투성이 아닌데요?
Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even. So you almost
왜
can't
닥치고
smell
따라간다는
corpses.
선택지는 없을까요?
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. For as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do
샀습니다.
at Kaer Morhen. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then... After the audience.
그러게요. 근데 고속도 마냥 빠르네.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned?
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba Division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men. All of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And razor to your throat.
Your men died in battle, as soldiers tend to.
왜 대답 안 하기라서 뜻이 없는 거죠?
Overly.
True, but I'm guessing the fate of those whose country they invaded didn't overly trouble them.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress. Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Black, black, or
아니요,
black.
위쳐는 옛날에 샀는데 안 했을 뿐이에요.
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
뭘 골라야 되냐? 세 개 다 구려 보이는 건지 착각이? 진짜 세 개 다 귀여 보여. 차라리 아까 그 목욕가 옷 입고 가는 게 나을 듯.
And they say clothes do not make the man.
어?
Does the outfit
그런
satisfy
꼼수가.
the gentleman?
다른 옷을 입어볼까?
Rather try on something else.
Go ahead. And they say, Chloe, does the outfit...
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying.
저 팔만 없으면은 달려가서 짜장면 먹어야 될 옷인데.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the north and south.
팔은 거의 무슨 광대
I must
수준이
confirm
삐에로.
that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
와, 저런 걸로 인사라고? 나 안 들었는데?
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asking, and using the appropriate title.
얘네 갑옷 좋아 보이는데?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests.
이거 갑옷 가져가면 안 돼. 이거
might
어서
not
있는
share
사람도
his
없는데.
disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Im Grimi et Art Ketzer.
아 그나마 저 시종 같은 바지가 아니라 참 다행 아닙니까?
Narvut. Emir var Emreis.
알았어 저랄게.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern verwort? I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild
설마
hunt
제가
pursues
시리?
her.
아니겠지?
You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
이렇게 그림이겠죠? 그림을 왜 이렇게 악동스럽게 그려놨어?
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
리얼 척키. 일단 저 옷을 입고 그릴 때 이렇게 가만히 있으라고 당연히 싫어할 걸 아는데 표정을 그래도 원래 보인 대로 안 그리고 살짝 미화해서 그려주잖아요.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Hey, Witcher, need anything?
In the morning, and it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Helander. Not only am I made to wait here like a supplicant. Raadsliden enecht estun es saur am neem.
En med detta.
빨리 가 임마.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
That quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority.
예니퍼다. 눈정하시죠?
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours.
어색한 칭찬이.
But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri.
19금이에요?
Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods.
나중에 그런 장면 나오면 저 캠으로 가려드릴게요. 걱정하지 마십시오.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned something.
트위치 성인물 검열해요. 정지도
Guess
벌려요.
this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback
왜?
as
돈
soon as I
받지.
can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
갑니다. 가자. 빨리 단서를 찾아보자.
A shame I have no time.
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
잠깐 먹을 거 좀 갖고 올게요. 설명 들으면서 먹는다니까. 맞습니다. 설명을 들어보시죠.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
벤트를 어디서 하는데요? 아, 얘한테 하네?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
뭐지? 와. 금. 나은 것 같은데? 우와, 이상한 카드 내야 되나? 아니 장난가다? 제가 낼 수 있는 카드가 여기밖에 없는데 이제 전원 카드가 구인공이 필요하죠. 아, 오케이.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
한판만 하네요. 어이씨! 개빡치는데? 첫번 카드가 왜 이렇게 많아지? 아, 나도 첫 번이나 낼 걸 그랬다. 아니, 저건 두렵지 않아요. 아! 내가 넘기기로 해서 끝났구나. 이거 개빡센데? 제가 판단을 잘못했는데요? 근데 내도 아, 풀렸다. 촉본 내기 되게 애매한 상황이 되어버렸는데 굴하지 않고 아씨 뭐 카드지? 이 미끼는 뭐예요? 이상한 카드 다 있어 쟤는. 아, 어떻게 나에게 이런 시련을. 추위가 하나도 없냐. 망한 것 같다. 지휘관 능력 쓰레기죠. 얘 무슨 카드 있나 한번 보죠. 궁금한데. 아가 검 몰빵인데. 아무리 봐도 이 날씨 카드가 이 추위 카드였으면 내가 이겼을 것 같은데. 슬프다.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
어디가 좀 기네요. 말하니까 바로 되네요. 저 위는 매기가 더 힘들겠다.
헤이야.
그리핀 머리 근데 언제까지 달고 다닐 거죠? 장식품이? 프레임 드랍. 딱 봐도 저 헬프킷 때문에 프레임 드랍 되고 있는 것 같은데. 어우리 쉣. 프레임이 드랍되니까 빨리 끝내려 친구들아.
Come on, quick up! Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. As soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die.
들켰어? 자 이제 풀어줬으니까
I'd like
돈을
to
줘.
thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
그럼 목을 내놔라.
I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
풀어주기 전에 돈 없는 걸 말했어야지. 렉 걸리는 거 봐. 우. 이거 왜 프라임 드랍이 심하지? 아니, 근데 이 구간의 문제가 아닌데? 왜 이러지 갑자기? 이럴 땐 제접이다. 오, 이어. 아니 저 정도로 프레임이 드랍되는 거면은 단순히 맵 큰 게 문제가 아닌데? 빨리 예니퍼 얼굴 보러 가야 되는데. 혹시 모르니까 우리 그래픽을 좀 낮출까요? 이미 중간인데?
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri.
프레임이 28이라 불안한디. 어우씨 또 이러네. 맵이 뭐 얼마나 된다고. 이 구간 탈출, 됐다, 풀렸다. 저 구간이 문제인 것 같은데? 렉 걸리는 구간인데, 저기? 지금 또. 하지만 내가 이 말을 타고 이 지옥 같은 구간을 탈출한다면 와, 거의 슬로우 모션급. 제 오리진도 렉 없이 돌아간대. What the fuck? 뭔가 이상해. 여기 힘들어할 게임이 아닌데? 여기 힘들어할 이유가 없는데? 잠시만요. 한번 뭐 좀 하나 확인해 보겠습니다. 아니 이거는 프레임이 8로 떨어지는데 중간에도 8이면은 프레임 아니 그래픽 낮음으로 한다고 해서 프레임 60이 돌아오진 않아요. 뭐가 문제가 있는 거니? 잠깐만요. 뭐가 문제인지 한번 찾아봅시다 우리. 나 게임을 껐을 때 렉이 사라지는 걸 봐서 컴퓨터 문제는 아니고. 해결 중입니다. 잠시만 기다려 주십시오. 문제 원인을 찾은 것 같습니다. 잠깐만요. 잠깐 뭐 웹툰이라도 보고 계세요. 알겠습니다. 금방 설치됩니다. 잠시만요. 거의 끝나갑니다 지금. 설치가 우리 완전 다 뻗쳤는데. 그래픽 드라이버 설치 중이거든요. 제가 이거 어중에서 최신으로 업데이트 해놓은데 갑자기 이유는 모르겠지만 이 게임 렉 걸리면 그래픽 드라이버 문제가 커가지고 확인해봤더니 최신 버전이 아니라고. 네, 설치 중이에요. 재부팅하래요. 지금 재부팅하겠습니다. 게임하다 중간에 이렇게 렉 걸리면서 끊기는 건 처음인데 보통 문제가 될 거면 시작부터 문제가 되거든요. 중간에 이렇게 갑자기 잘 되다가 안 되는 경우가 없는데. 게임을 눌렀는데 왜 시작이 안 되지? 시작이 되고 있는데 내가 지금 모르고 있는 건가? 괜히 누르면 됐다. 다시 그럼 줄어듭니다.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war
발랐다고 칩시다.
His mission to gather intelligence about Ciri.
프레임이 왜 또 28이지? 오른쪽 위가 프레임이에요. 궁금하신 분들은 오른쪽 위를 보고 계십시오. 쾌적해졌죠? 여러분들도 게임이 잘 안 굴러갈 때는 꼭 그래픽 드라이브를 업데이트 하십시오. 광란의 사랑을 한번 찾아보러 갔다 와보죠. 멀리 있는데 이 친구인데?
That's it, Roach.
너무 멀리 있는데?
Don't let him catch his breath.
Die.
화면 멈췄어요.
How long you gonna make me wait?
어디 보자. 그리핀 머리 언제까지 달고 다니거든 얘는? 이해할 수가 없다.
Listen.
No, I'm staying here. Maybe I'll spot Hannah.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
잘
Hear
있겠는
about
거.
your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, I've no sign of her.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village. Forgot to tell you.
No. My sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods.
저 역해도 귀엽게 생겼다.
Oh, look in the woods. You might have missed something.
이 게임은 역해도
Ask
다 예쁘네요.
around too. She
스카이림은
have any friends?
Hannah kept
사람들이 결국에 다
keeps to
빨던데
herself
그
mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Whosoever finds the Baron's daughter will not go unrewarded.
Greetings.
Salutation!
Hard to say.
As have I.
Take it. Farewell.
We'll meet again.
Greetings, you Glenna.
Aye. But gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times. We talk.
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No, a cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep.
친한
and the
사람 치고
howlers got
말투가
her.
너무 차갑지 않아요?
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Thanks. Farewell.
Buy-in or just Peru?
Show me what...
이 친구 정말 쓸데기 없는 걸 잘 사네.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
네? 네, 따뜻합니다. 왜죠? 그냥 궁금해서요. 그러니까 제가 나쁜 사람 되잖아요. 알겠습니다. 아 이걸 저놈이 이기네? 너 어차피 카드 한 장밖에 없잖아. 아 망했는데? 잠깐만. 아니다. 해보자. 아 오케이 오케이. 아, 나 잘못 냈다. 지금 망했는데요. 제가 실수했음. 완전 망했는데? 어떡하지? 날씨 초기화한 다음에 써야 되는데. 이러고 다음 터지겠다. 아, 이거 확실히 많이 해봐야겠구나. 아! 추가 카드 개꿀.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy, and we ought to eat them.
I saw her go to the forest, with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Thanks. Farewell.
Oh, my! Nice rocks with Marcus's chopped off fingers he got. Then traded the baubles for victuals at the camp.
One fucked up face.
Move it!
와, 다구리 무서워?
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long
이게
past where she
약간
lied.
제가 그 닥터우에서
I'll pay
좋아하는
you
그
twice
친구 닮은 것
Neal's
같지 않아요?
pledge. Just
하도
tell
안
the man
봤더니
his
이름도 이제
Hannah's
까먹으려고
dead.
그러네.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Nealon ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
받아들이고 아닙니까?
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you,
네, 제나
Witchers.
꿀면요. 눈매가 좀 짧지 않았어요, 묘하게? 이거 공식 한글 할 텐데도 그러네.
Claw marks. Deep. No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting. Must be Hannah. Smell of a rotting corpse. Pieces, literally. Blood spattered all around. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful. Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
받아들이고를 받아들이다라고 쓰는 사람이 진짜 많던데.
Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Shit. Climbed the tree. Shit. Climbed the tree. Get up there. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
네, 받아들이다를 들이다라고 쓴 사람이 요즘 되게 많아가지고 저는 제가 모르는 사이 혹시 그 바뀌었나 생각도 했어요. 트위터 봐도 받아들이다라고 써 진짜 많아. 맞춤법 틀린 거 계속 보면은 약간 혹시 내가 잘못 알고 있었나 싶을 정도로.
Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off? Looks like a hunter's quarters.
근데 이게 그냥 그런 거는 되게 쉬운데 나중 가면은 되게 헷갈린다니까요, 제가. 내가 잘못 알고 있었나 그거였나 싶을 정도로.
Blood's just barely dried.
예,
It's
자꾸
dragged
보다
here.
보면.
Wonder where from.
왜 이렇게 안 죽어? 랩인데 거의 단단하기가. 엉덩이만 때리면 돼서 손이 많은가 보지. 야, 잠깐. 저는 그거 옛날부터 되게 그거 먹고 싶었는데 구운 사과 보니까 생각나는데 그 사과로 만든 뭐라 해야 되지? 그런 거 있잖아요. 뭐냐 그런 거. 뭐지 그게? 아무튼 음식 같은 건데 아니 간식 같은 건데 이름이 생각이 안 나. 요즘 책이라도 안 봤더니 단어가 생각이 안 나. 초콜릿 입힌 거 말고요. 어씨, 어린 늑대들 있네. 왜 이렇게 체력 회복이 잘 돼? 뭔가 이상한데? 거기 싸우면 안 되는 것 같은데? 밖으로 끌어내야 되나? 한번 저장하고 검이 너무 안 좋다고요? 1렙 검이긴 하지. 근데 어차피 제랩 3렙인데. 폭딜러 가보죠. 아까 벼락 먹고 때린 거임. 내 딜보다 제 피해력이 더 빠른데? 야 기다려. 야 좋은 검 들고 다시 올게. 기다려봐. 개빡치네. 이거 밤이라 왠지 상인들이 없는 느낌? 실렙캐를 내가 3렙에 하고 있었구나.